I would now like to invite Ms. Archna Naidu, Content Head, Times Conferences Limited, Bennett Coleman and Company, to deliver the opening address. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly put your hands together for Ms. Archna Naidu.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome to a very special evening. I think before I start the formal welcome address, today is a very proud day for India as we take a stance against terrorism. And like we were speaking, that technology is at the core of everything. So I think we should be really proud as all the people who are providing the technology support and the strength to the nation. So welcome to the Enterprise Digital Transformation Summit 2016, which is brought to you by HP and Economic Times. We at ETH extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Shri P.P. Chaudhary, Honorable Minister of State for Information and Technology, Government of India, Mr. V.K. Gautam, Principal Secretary, Directorate of IT, Government of Maharashtra, Mr. Vineet Goenka, Member of Task Force IT, Ministry of Road Transport, Highways, Shipping, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, Managing Director and CEO, Bombay Stock Exchange. Mr. Karan Johar is almost on his way, the award-winning filmmaker. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very good lineup of speakers, thought-provoking ideas, discussion, debates. In fact, the day started before the formal evening started today. We already had 2 parallel sessions, which were the closed-door roundtables that we conducted. The idea behind organizing such event summits at ETH is very simple. We want to create community platforms where people can come together as one community and discuss the ideas and the problem areas and the solutions. Because somewhere in the open sessions, probably a lot of things are not discussed, hence these parallel sessions were organized, and we'll be bringing out a white paper on that. One was on manufacturing, the other one was on BFSI, as to how technology can be optimized in these 2 very critical sectors, because as you know, manufacturing, the whole world manufacturing is going to be metamorphosizing because the word printing is taking the shape when we have 3D printing and additive manufacturing taking its place. And with all the technological innovations that are happening in the technology space, I think these are very, very important core sectors where we should be talking about how the enterprises are changing by the way of digitization. So going by the theme that enterprise digital transformation is a big buzzword, and I think this buzzword has earned its positioning because of several reasons for what it stands for. It stands for growth, it stands for positivity, it stands for India taking a leap into the whole world scenario where it is not at the bottom of the pyramid, but it is taking several steps up in the ladder. And when we are talking about manufacturing, when we are talking about components being made, it is very important that India manufactures a lot of components which are import substitutes. And so somewhere the whole evolution of digitization is evolving between making better things and making things better. So while the buy versus create is a big discussion, there are a lot of enterprises which are creating their own solutions, but there are a lot of companies which are also providing a lot of solutions to the whole industry. Advances in technology and digital communication have not only empowered the customers, as we all know, but enabled companies to collect, collate, and analyze the data in new ways that better inform strategic decisions and change how they operate. So we have, during this today, we have a lot of people who are policymakers who are going to talk to us about how the government or the policymakers sees the whole technological digitalization of India. Then we have somebody who's actually done it. BSE is one of the pioneers in making sure that they have a real-time information of the stocks. Then we have the films, that how the film industry itself, the making of the movies is changing because of digitization. So with all this in store, I don't want to take too much of time and don't want to await the action. So enjoy the evening, make sure that you optimize it, and we'll make sure that India is at par with the rest of the nation when it comes to digitization. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Archna, for your very crisp opening welcome address.